Alright, so this is my first year attempting the Three Sisters companion planting. You can see this bed, my ground cover is gone. Yeah, I had some nice winter squash growing in here, but inside of 2 days something totally annihilated them. So they're gone, as well as the cucumbers I had growing up the right side of these corn, all gone. The beans, however, on the corn have absolutely run amok. The diagrams that I read and seen on Facebook and YouTube and on the internet showed 3 beans to a corn stalk. Well, I'm a little conservative, so I only put 2 beans to a corn stalk. And with the wind and the rains that we get here in Central Florida, these beans outweigh the corn stalks, and they're laid over. It's a mess. The beans absolutely overtook the corn. The ground cover, I had watermelon going in that bed. Just absolutely never had a chance. Couldn't get any sunlight to save itself and died off. The corn, because of the moss, I decided, well, I'm going to try and do the self-pollinating, and it worked to some degree, but we didn't get complete pollination on quite a few ears. Kept the bugs out for the most part, but we really didn't get full-size ears. And like I said, we really got spotty pollination. So though the corn is tasty, yeah, it's just not complete. It's not something you would sell, let alone give away. So what do I take out of this year? Well, number one, start your corn long before your beans. Oh my God, I started my corn and beans at the same time. The beans shot up probably 12 inches before the corn had 3 inches on it. Never had a chance. Ground cover, yeah. Again, I gotta figure out a way to control these bugs. I hate using any kind of pesticides, but I've been reading a lot on the BT, and that's supposedly a natural protein from the ground that won't affect bees or your pollinators, but it really disrupts the digestive system of the caterpillars, the cabbage loopers, and from what I can tell, that's what we had in here, because they were small, green. They weren't, some of the cabbage loopers they say are 1.5 inches. These guys, I don't know, I just don't think they were that big, but something absolutely devoured. I had 3 rows of squash in here, beautiful big leaves, a lot of male blossoms, had a few female blossoms, and then all devastation. within such a short period of time. So again, my take for next year or next season: beans or corn first, beans, and only one to stalk, and ground cover at the same time. The beans haven't fruited yet. They're flowering, but the corn's coming to an end. We've been picking corn. I'm trying to plant some watermelon. I got a watermelon in this bed and a watermelon in that bed. See if I can still get watermelon this season. I'm not going to try the squash yet. I want to try the squash in a different bed, and I'm going to try the floating covers, the row covers, and see if I can keep these pests under control. I don't know. The weather here is absolutely gorgeous for growing, but I need to be able to keep produce for us and quit feeding all the pests. So anyway, that's it for this year or this season. I plan on, once the beans are done, putting in a winter crop, probably some cauliflower. My wife wants some zucchini, so we'll probably do that, and some kale. But anyway, thanks for hanging in there. Bye.